If you truly wish to build a fortress within yourself, a will that does not bend or break under the weight of the world, you would do well to listen to the words of an emperor. Imagine the man, the most powerful person on earth. He commanded legions, his face was struck on coins from Britain to Syria. Yet every morning he had to command himself. He faced plague, constant war on the frontiers, and the dizzying treachery of Roman politics. His name was Marcus Aurelius, and his greatest battle was the one fought within the quiet chambers of his own mind. He left behind not a guide for ruling nations, but a private journal for ruling oneself. In his meditations, he asks the questions that haunt us in the early hours of the morning. So let us journey with him. Here are 10 of his most powerful truths for forging an unbreakable will. 1. Find your purpose. It begins with a question he asked himself as he lay in bed. I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for? Or is this what I was created for? To huddle under the blankets and stay warm. He believed we are all born for a purpose. This is the fire that gets you out of bed. It is the why that makes any how bearable. Think of it this way. If you have a flat tire, your purpose is clear. You will change it no matter how tired or frustrated you feel. The reason is compelling. But in life, our purpose can feel blurry. So you must define it. Your purpose isn't something you find like a lost key. It is something you build day by day, action by action. You want to be a writer? Then write. An artist? Create. Do not wait for more motivation or research. You just start. The purpose is found in the practice. It is the very act of doing the thing that provides the reason to do the thing. This is the first, most critical source of all self-discipline. 2. Count on yourself. Once your purpose is clear, you must learn to count only on yourself. Aurelius said to turn your desire to stone. Quench your appetites. Keep your mind centered on itself. This means creating a practical plan, a contract with yourself. You must commit not to the grand, final goal, but to the small, unglamorous actions you must take every single day. Break the mountain down into stones you can carry. Give yourself deadlines. Create milestones. This puts you in the driver's seat. The feeling of being overwhelmed is the assassin of discipline. It leads to procrastination, which leads to stagnation. By breaking the goal down into manageable chunks, you retain a sense of control. You are no longer conquering a mountain. You are simply taking the next single step. And you can always take one more step. 3. Show up every day. And this brings us to the engine of all achievement. You must show up every single day. You must build up your life action by action, he wrote. So many of us fail not because the task is impossible, but because our consistency is broken. We have a good week, then fall off. We allow one bad day to become a bad week. The disciplined mind knows that today's failure does not define tomorrow's effort. Your ability to keep going is what molds you. The moment you wake, it is a new life. Open your eyes and focus only on what is in front of you. 4. Practice voluntary hardship. Now, for an uncomfortable truth, you must practice hardship willingly. Discipline yourself in small things, he wrote, and from there progress to things of greater value. Take a cold shower. Skip a meal and feel the pang of real hunger. Sleep on the floor for a night. Leave your jacket at home when it's cold. Why? Because you are teaching your body and your mind that you can endure. You are building calluses on your spirit. It is a vaccine against the inevitable hardships that life will throw at you, reducing your fear of discomfort because you have willingly walked into it and found you can survive. 5. Master the dichotomy of control. This is the cornerstone of Stoic peace. You must relentlessly distinguish between what you can and cannot control. You have power over your mind, he reminds us, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about this simple logic. Do you have a problem in your life? No? Then don't worry. Yes? Can you do something about it? Yes? Then don't worry, do it. No? Then don't worry, for worrying is useless. How much of your precious energy is wasted being distressed by things you cannot change? The opinions of others, the traffic, the past. These are outside your fortress. Let them be. 6. Never play the victim. In this, you must never, ever play the victim. Do your job, he said, without whining. Have you ever heard these excuses escape your lips? I was just born this way. My parents set a terrible example. Everyone else does it. These are chains we forge for ourselves. The why me mentality is an enemy to all strength. It is an abdication of your power. A situation may not be your fault, but how you respond is always your responsibility. The person who steps up to right the ship, even when they did not cause the storm, is the one with true fortitude. Be that person. 7. Practice delayed gratification. Learn the profound art of saying no to now. So you were born to feel nice? He asks, almost scoffing. He points to the ants, the spiders, the bees, all going about their individual tasks, putting the world in order. And you are not willing to do your job as a human being? Think of the company Christmas party when you are on a diet. Instant gratification is the plate of fattening food. The greater reward, shedding the weight, comes later. We must put off what we want now to get what we truly want later. This ability to resist temptation is the very heart of self-discipline. 8. Ignore naysayers. As you walk this difficult path, you will attract naysayers. They are the people who criticize and object, often out of love, but also out of fear. Fear that you will change. Fear that you will leave them behind. Go to their souls, Aurelius advises. Penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. You will realize their criticisms are a reflection of their own anxieties, not your potential. To be upset by the opinion of someone you don't respect is as foolish as getting upset about the weather. Do not hand over your peace of mind to them. 9. Find wise people to emulate. But you must not walk this path entirely alone. Find wise people. It'll even do to socialize with men of good character, in order to model your life on theirs. Look for living blueprints. Ask yourself, who has successfully mastered the habit I wish to build? Who has the discipline I seek? Take time to ask these people how they did it. How did they follow through? Then use their experience, their map, to help you navigate your own journey. 10. Conduct an honest daily review. Finally, at the end of each day, you must put your soul on trial. The rational soul, he believed, is defined by self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. Before you sleep, ask, what did I do well today? Where was my discipline tested? What did I do badly and why did it occur? How can I improve tomorrow? But here is the crucial part. Do not beat yourself up. Be like Seneca and forgive yourself. Have self-compassion. Research shows it is forgiveness, not shame, that prevents procrastination. Be grateful for the good that happened so you can repeat it. This is not a quest for perfection. It is a quest for progress, one day at a time.